The leader of Ontario's official opposition made a visit to the north and the riding over the weekend. Andrea Horwath was in the riding to visit with Nipissing NDP candidate Erika Lougheed. This visit comes with less than 3 months to go until the provincial election on June 2nd.
Andrea came to make sure that she heard straight from the voices of rural healthcare workers in the north. That is a platform issue that she's going to be building around with the upcoming election. And so she wanted to come to Mattawa to directly speak to the ER nurse and experience what has been going on within the hospital and the issues within that.
What did she hear? What did this ER nurse tell her?
It was a really enlightening conversation, a very emotional conversation, because what we heard were the drastic failures of public policy really kind of coming to the forefront of the ER and what that means for workers in the workplace, especially in northern hospitals and healthcare settings. And so we heard a lot about the impacts of workplace conditions, Bill 124, retention and recruitment of nurses, and all of the issues around that, including things like how people can even live in communities with the cost of housing and living. So it's a very large problem that isn't just focused on hiring more nurses, but the issues surrounding that as well.
And the $5,000 COVID bonus, she had very strong criticism of that move. Can you touch on that?
Well, nurses never asked for a $5,000 bonus. Nurses wanted to repeal Bill 124. That was their number one concern, that and addressing working conditions and making sure there's proper PPE and safety, and making sure that nurses are supported and the workplace is supported. They never asked for $5,000. What they want is more meaningful public policy and action.
Healthcare, is that one of the big ticket items coming up for this election? Is that what you will be focusing on during your campaign?
Healthcare has been something that has been cut and in shambles for years. And what we're seeing today is the buildup of years of underfunding and ignoring healthcare. So it's not just COVID that has kind of brought this to light. It's been an issue for years. And so this is our one of our number one top priorities to address. Meaningful investments in healthcare, and also in things like education and all the things that make our communities safe, healthy, and well. Investing upstream so that we are not continually chewing up and spitting out our healthcare workers, that we are supporting people so that they can get the help they need, the healthcare they need in a timely and effective fashion.